first ever episode of PodCass.
Hello.
I have Tiffa here with me from Boogie, Moustache. Hello, Tiffa.
Hello.
How are you doing, Nikki?
Yeah, you?
Yeah, I'm good. Tired today.
Yeah.
Tired. It's always Christmas season tiredness.
Yeah.
So for those of you who don't know us, we are part of the Boogie Moustache crew.
Mm-hmm.
We play games and do D&D and all that sort of thing.
Mm-hmm.
Stream them. We have a YouTube. So so we thought, well, considering my name is Cass, why not start a podcast? That name's PodCass.
Yes.
Woo. So that's what we've done. So that's who we are. I'm a Tumblebee. For anyone who is looking to find me on social media. And this is Tim
You've got Instagram as well, haven't you?
Yeah, Instagram. We've got YouTubes and stuff which will be coming at some point next year, I believe. But today we're going to talk about games that influence us and kind of pull at our own heartstrings. The thing that makes us scared, or just kind of some sort of emotion that games give us.
Yeah.
And why.
Yeah. The best games.
The best games. But for those of you who already kind of know me, I'm not a gamer. So that's why we're going to do it, because I feel like I should get a bit more acquainted with games. So I feel like the best thing we could possibly do is get some of the Boogie Moustache crew in, talk to them about what their favourite thing is to do, what their favourite games are to play, and then I'm going to play them and review them myself.
So a bit
utter noobs.
A bit of a crash course for you then.
Yeah, essentially. And I figured, we could stream it. Everyone else could sit with them. Whoever's doing whoever's favourite game it is can sit as a backseat driver type of thing.
Oh my god, jump!
Yeah. Oh my god, why are you not moving? That sort of thing.
Yeah.
Like when I played Overwatch with Robbie and he had a turn at me.
Yeah. Didn't he have to work the mouse? Or you were doing the mouse?
I did the mouse
and he was doing the
keyboard.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't do both. I can't do keyboard and mouse.
Keyboard or mouse?
Keyboard or mouse.
Yes.
Not both. So yeah. So that's what happened. But we were gonna try and do that. But yeah, I kind of enjoyed the classic Sega games.
Mm-hmm.
Specifically Gonax, Alter Beast, that sort of thing, which we have got plans to play.
Yeah. We've already played a little bit of Golden Axe, haven't we?
We have, yeah. It's Alter Beast now. We're gonna.
Yeah. I love Alter Beast.
It was so good.
Yeah.
Level up.
It was so hard as well.
It was really hard. Like, where the hell that guy that just throws his heads?
Oh, I know.
Yeah. His belly, like,
yeah. He was the first boss, wasn't he? He was like, okay, I was not prepared for this.
Just a big goblin man throwing heads from his belly.
Yeah. Like growing out of the ground as well.
Yeah.
Like.
What? Where did
And
come from?
was it the second? Was it the second boss that would just eyeballs across the screen? Which was like
floating, like.
But there was like a million of them, so how are you supposed to dodge those?
Yeah.
Any one of them touches you, you fall to the ground. Yeah.
Those specific words. But yeah, like I typically like the older games. I should probably say like classics, I guess, that I've kind of played when I was a kid.
Yeah.
I haven't really played much else really. I used to play Bully when I was in school.
Oh right, I've never actually played Bully.
I really enjoyed it. Me and my brother used to sit for hours and play it. So that was really good. Spy vs Spy, so I love Spy vs Spy.
I don't know that one either.
Oh my god, we're gonna have to play these. I love Spy vs Spy. But I've always been really good at fighting games, just without knowing how. And it's not because I just mash the buttons, it's just one of those things I've always been really, really good at.
Yeah.
Like, my brother refused to play against me in Mortal Kombat for a while. Because he'd play me, because my brother's quite a gamer.
Yeah.
I'd play him and then he'd have a bit of a tantrum and refuse to play with me anymore.
Yeah, Rob was the same with X-Men, Next Dimension.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Because I was really good as Nightcrawler, so I just as soon as he was on top of me, I'd teleport across the screen, and he was like, right, all my work has gone to waste already.
Yeah, just like, oh, okay, wonderful, thanks for that.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I think it's like the little brother's prerogative, isn't it?
Yeah.
Just to sit there.
Competitive.
Yeah, just like, now I want to win.
Yeah.
No. That's why you play it too.
Yeah.
Another game I loved was Abe's Odyssey.
Oh, yeah. I played so much of that. I still don't know whether I prefer the PS1 or the PC version.
Mm.
Both I played both with a controller. So.
Yeah. Well, I've started playing the remake of an
Yeah. New
and
and tasty.
New and tasty on my my stream, but once again, I'm not very good at it, and I just tend to sit there going. So I just get really irritated by the fact it just keeps dying. But I'm doing better on that than I think I've done on other games. So we'll see. But I think it's just one of those things that everyone has got their own game that they play. Like I've always loved The Sims, same as Laura.
Yeah.
It's just something that's...
Laura's probably playing The Sims right now.
Right as we speak, literally.
Yeah. Actually, no. I think she's playing 2 Point Hospital at the moment.
Oh, well, the same type of...
Sim games.
Yeah,
She's got a god complex.
Yeah, she
Yeah.
has. I feel like we all have, let's be honest.
Yeah.
So I've just kind of decided, I need to actually play games. I do love Crash. I think Crash is my all-time favourite game.
Like, is he your favourite mascot?
Yeah. I can't never remember his name. Obviously, the mask. It's like, I've always called him Ooga Booga, but he's not Ooga Booga.
Uka,
that's his name, yeah. I love him. I want him. Me and my brother at some point.
Well, you've seen mine. I've got my
Yeah. Me and my brother at some point we're going to go get matching tattoos.
Nice.
Because that's what we used to play when we were younger. So.
Are you going to both get Uka, or is one of you going to... No, is Aku is the good one. Uka is the bad guy.
One, yeah.
Yes.
I think we're both going to get literally the same thing. But if we mash them together, they'll become bad.
Yeah.
So all of a sudden.
I can imagine you go in and like one of you gets the actual tattoo and the other one just gets like a turd emoji.
Just like that. Lol. With someone's name underneath, like the other's name underneath.
Yes.
Just like that. Oh well, yeah. It's possible considering one of my brother's tattoos is Patrick from Shocked Face. It's not far away from that.
No.
But yeah, so what are your favourite games that you've ever played?
Okay, so in terms of the game I keep going back to, and just the one I would probably regard as my all-time favourite is Ocarina of Time. Zelda is just because I was playing Zelda before it was 3D. When it went 3D and it was a huge world and everything, I was like, I was not prepared for this. This is just amazing. What do you mean I can just go and run around this whole thing? What the... Yeah, it was... So every time I play it, I still get that feeling. I still get the feeling of even though there's millions, well, I say millions, there's a lot of games that are much more vast than that now.
Yeah.
But because it was the first one that did it for me, was just, yeah. So yeah, I wear with Zelda, I wear the nostalgia glasses a lot.
I think I wear the nostalgia glasses just generally.
Yeah.
Because then anything else that comes along, I'm like, no.
Yeah.
So I feel like I probably should venture forward, further. This is another reason for this, I guess.
Yeah.
I've never played Zelda.
None of the Zelda
None
games.
Of the Zelda games.
Right, Ocarina of Time first. Okay.
So none of the Zelda games.
Start off good.
I think it was at one of your house parties. At some point when we were younger. I remember blowing on the screen of a Wii U, maybe, to make the ship move. I think that was on a...
Oh, yeah.
That was on a Zelda.
Yeah, that... What was that? Was that Phantom Hourglass? Was that on the DS?
Maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know. I can't remember. I just remember holding it and going... So,
you do know when we post this, they're going to be like, no, it was Phantom Hourglass, or blah, blah, they're going to be...
Well, if you know what it is, then let us know, because maybe I can go back and re-blow it.
She wants to play the blowy game again, okay?
Game. I feel like I'd be quite good at that, just because I can sit there going, rather than having to actually move.
a new era of esports, where everyone's in the stadium just like...
That's the new football team, just throwing the football around. Oh god. But yeah, a lot of people seem to really like Zelda. And And I am actually one of those person that thought Zelda was the boy.
Yeah.
I know it's not now.
Yeah, so lots of people thought you play as Zelda.
Yeah, you play as Link.
Some people who have played through Zelda games, not actually paying attention to the story at all, still think that Link is Zelda.
So there you go.
So, yeah.
No, people.
No.
No. Zelda is not a boy. Well, I may identify as a boy, but that I know of. Anyway.
Well.
Yeah.
Oh wait, I was going to give you spoilers then, but I'm going to make you play Ocarina of Time.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is this going to be one you're going to get annoyed at me? Just like,
no, it's of the Zelda games, is one of the easier ones. It's a mellow, like.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't think that when they went 3D for the first time, I don't think they wanted to make it so punishing that nobody finishes it.
3D ever again.
Yeah.
I think that's fair. Like, I used to play a lot of Tomb Raider when I was younger.
Yeah.
A lot of Tomb Raider.
No, Tomb Raider can be punishing.
And
the older ones.
Get to the stage where it's just like, no.
Yeah.
And just put it, like, I couldn't figure out, I'm stuck in this room, there's nothing around me. How the hell do I get out? I'm just here. Okay, well, I live here now, and then just live later again.
Yeah. Was it the theatre stage in Tomb Raider 2? Like, just so many armed guards. Just so many, and you're armed with pistols, and they've got machine guns, and yeah.
It's just not fair.
No.
It's not fair. Basically, you get stuck, die.
Yeah.
Or die and get stuck. That is no, like, in between.
Or you accidentally drown her.
Oh, yeah.
Over and over and over.
Yeah, and then she does that weird thing with her arms that she likes to do when she's drowning.
Yeah.
Yeah. She quite like doing that. But, yeah, I mean, I loved that game, and there's people... Rob did want to make me play Dark Souls at one point.
Dark Souls.
And I was like, I'm not playing Dark Souls because I will break everything.
Yeah.
Everything inside.
I love Dark Souls. I'm a huge fan of Dark Souls. But I'm well aware of the fact that it is just banging your head against a brick wall until the wall gives.
Yeah, and I feel like I'm not very... What's the word? Like... I don't know what the word is. I mean, you know, you have no patience. You're just like, no.
It's really strange because Laura has no patience for games like that, but she is really good at Dark Souls.
Okay.
But it's because she doesn't die. She's just naturally good at it. She just, like, she'll go into a room, aggro like 9 enemies, and kill them all. And you're like, okay, fine.
Okay, you do you.
Yeah. I, on the other hand, have to sneak around the room, backstabbing all of them in case they stab me.
Yeah. I remember watching someone play once, and like, obviously other people put like the messages on the floor.
Oh, yeah.
And they're just lies.
Some of them are the truth.
But then how are you supposed to know which one is the truth?
The most common one I see is in front of Guinevere, the giant daughter of Lord Gwyn. She's endowed with large breasts, and it says "great chest ahead." But then you also see that in front of Andre the blacksmith because he's shirtless. So again, great chest ahead. Yeah.
I mean, at least it's kind of not being misogynistic.
No, exactly.
It's like, both have wonderful chests.
Equal opportunity objectification.
Objectification of both sexes. Perfectly fine.
There we go.
But yeah, like, I've watched people play it and they lose all the stuff they've just
I know.
got.
Yeah.
I'm like, why? Why? No, I'm not going back.
No.
You can stay there now.
Yeah. You lose literally. You lose all of the souls that you've gathered.
Yeah, don't you just lose all your weapons and everything?
No, there's modes that, like, there's mods and stuff that do that, but the main thing is that because you know like in RPGs you grind for experience and then spend it on like strength points or whatever. Mm-hmm. Anything you've gathered thus far is lost. Unless you've actually spent it on yourself, it's gone.
See, that's why I'm like, no, you've lost me. I haven't lost you. Go away.
Yeah.
Stupid souls, you can all stay there.
Yeah.
No, I feel like that would be maybe my break-in point.
Yeah.
Where I just went into an asylum
rather
than...
Yeah. Well, the game involved you escaping from an asylum, so
maybe
perhaps.
that's, maybe that's what's in my life. Hang on. Wait a minute. Yeah, like thinking about games I actually really liked. I really liked Fable.
Fable 1.
I think if Fable 2 is probably my
With the
favourite
dog.
one. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's probably my favourite one. I played... Which is the one when you kick the chicken in the beginning? In the very, very beginning. I think it's the third one. Maybe it's the
chicken.
third one. There's a chicken like running up the stairs and you follow it.
Oh, yeah, that's number 3. Yeah. I love all 3 of them.
One, but I just kind of got a bit carried away with chopping the wood. I just stayed there chopping wood for about 6 years. Just like, now I'm wonderful at chopping wood.
Yeah, Laura's the same. She was like, okay, I've just got into town for the first time. I'm going to become a master blacksmith.
Yeah.
It's like, or you could, there's people dying and stuff. Go and do...
No, I would like to be wonderful at this, thank you. And then when I'd done that, when I was wonderful at cutting wood, I was like, oh, right, when I'm done now, I'm just going to go pull pints. Like, jump from one thing to the next. Like,
it's just like hidden job simulator in there.
Yeah. And then when it comes to actually doing stuff, I'm like, why can't you do it yourself?
No.
I'm trying to pull a pint.
Yeah, I think this is why Laura and I differ. This is just going to be Laura's interview as well. So she might be saying the same things about me. But I think we differ because I'm okay. I'm a completionist, but I'm okay with coming back to things, whereas Laura has to do them right now.
Yeah.
So that means, well, I've got to be a master blacksmith right now, and then I've got to be master pint puller right now.
Yeah.
Whereas I can be like, I'll come back and do that after I've chopped all the dudes with my sword.
See, I'm quite like, no, I like pulling a pint. There's no one trying to kill me.
Yeah.
I quite like that aspect of it. So, I think it's...
I loved, Fable 1 was revolutionary, in my eyes anyway, because the idea that your decisions, your morality, like, manifested on you, like, the fact that if you were just going and mowing down towns guards and villagers and stuff, you'd start growing horns and red mist would come from your feet, and that was just awesome for me.
Yeah,
especially that I loved that look, so I did kill a lot of villagers.
Of course you did.
Yeah.
This is why, like, it was very obvious when we were all around. We all look very similar in terms of the way we dress. Apart from me, who just skips around in colour, just like... Yeah,
you're like metal hippie.
Metal hippie, like...
Yeah.
Unikitty.
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah.
I think you are Unikitty. Yeah.
But like Fable, I loved it. And the bit where you go into the prison and they're like, "Do you want to give him some food?"
Yeah.
And it's like, I can't even remember which one that's on. But
number 2.
There you go.
Yeah.
I think number 2 is the one I played the most.
Yeah.
Of.
When you were in the spire and
then, like,
you become a spire guard yourself.
Yeah. And you give him some food, and then they take away like half of your...
Yeah, your experience and stuff.
They take everything from you and then fight you, and you're like, what?
Yeah. So it's punishing you for being good. It's really...
Do I kill this guy and not give him any food because I'm not supposed to? Or do I get better at, like, it's hard morally? Yeah, I can't say that. Oh my god, I didn't realise I could say that.
Wow.
Mollery? Anyway, that. It's hard on the outside for you, because as a character you can go, as a character they're not actually a person, but then you've got to kind of live with it afterwards. Oh my god.
Yeah, it's really strange, because if there are no consequences to being good, you're just going to be good.
Yeah. But because there is consequences, it's
like, you start thinking, is it worth
it?
Yeah, is it worth saving that dude? For my own well-being.
Well, there was studies done on kind of similar type of thing in psychology. I did it when I was in comp. They were, if a person saw a person, they wouldn't electric shock them.
The Milgram experiment.
There we go.
Yeah.
There it is. And it's a different rooms, and it was like, that person's in that room.
Yeah.
If you press that button, but if they saw the person and met the person beforehand, they wouldn't do it. But if they didn't, they were like, meh.
Yeah, and it revolved a lot around just their inability to disobey authority.
Yeah. I think it's someone said to me, don't do that, I'm like, nah, I'm gonna do it.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
I feel like that's my, yeah.
Yeah.
And that's
But
why
you are one of the most chaotic, neutral people I know.
Just, like, the fact I can, you know, feeding that guy in the jail, I was like, don't tell me what to do, I'm going to feed him. And then when I had everything taken from me, I was like, no, I'm being nice. Fine, I'll just be nasty forever. Like, I'm thinking, I'm actually tainted now.
Yeah.
I think the game has tainted me, and now
Yeah.
I'm evil.
Yeah.
Just on the outside.
Yeah.
Outside
So
games.
it's Lionhead's fault.
Yeah,
For,
blame them completely.
yeah. Every decision you make in your life that's evil now, it's...
But even good decisions, I'm like,
Yeah.
oh dear, what danger. Who knows?
Yeah.
It does make you think, oh, is that gonna make me bad? Is that gonna make me good?
Yeah, yeah.
Like,
Yeah, you start second guessing yourself then. But I think that Spire part actually took that away. Because when they started punishing you for doing good things,
yeah, it's just
you
like
stop thinking about what good or bad you
what you're
want,
supposed to,
what the game wants you to do.
So you like in the first one you said I like looking that way. You didn't have a choice in the second one. It was like, okay, you make your choice, and then if it's a good choice or a bad choice depends on which way around it is.
Yeah. Because let's be honest, it is harder to be evil in terms of living any sort of life in society on these games.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Like I remember rocking up and I had like 9 wives.
Yeah.
And there were like kids everywhere, and I'm just like, run away, never go back to that place again.
I once got the entire village of Oakvale to follow me, and I sacrificed all of them at the Temple of Shadows.
What are you, just like the freaking Pied Piper?
Yeah, it was so funny. They're all following me. They could see it coming from miles
They
away.
know what was happening.
It was like this is the Temple of Shadows is this way. What's he doing? And then one by one I sacrificed them and none of them ran away.
They're like, we deserve this. This is on us. Go ahead.
And then I bought all their houses and become a landlord.
Oh god, and then rented it out to everyone.
At higher prices.
Obviously, I mean, how
Yeah.
else would you do it? But yeah, I remember there was then like a quest. I was like, right, you need to go back to this village. I was like, no. My 9 wives and 6 million children live there.
Yeah.
I can't do that. So yeah, I mean, yeah. So we found at least one game.
Yeah.
We're gonna look at Ocarina of Time.
Yes. Yes.
What else do you think?
Okay, so you mentioned Overwatch earlier on. Okay. You can play with a controller now.
Oh, okay.
You're not going to do very well competitively with a controller because people can click on your head and you're dead, you know.
Yeah.
Where it's harder to turn and aim with a controller.
Okay.
Maybe not for you.
Yeah, maybe not. I mean, like, bear in mind, when Robbie tried to make me play it, I did have a really bad thumb.
Yeah.
Where I was...
So you never know.
Like, I had to go for an operation on my thumb. Rob thought it was a good idea to try and make me do 2 things. I was like, but my thumb doesn't work. He's like, you don't need a thumb. I kind of do.
Yeah.
Like, how am I supposed to hold
Was
it?
it your left or right
It's
thumb?
my right thumb.
Your right
I'm
thumb.
right-hand dominant.
Yeah. So moving the mouse around is...
Like, even moving the mouse, because basically I trigger thumb, not because I'm a gamer, sadly, but because I'm a massive archaeology nerd.
Yeah.
And it was just stuck in the same position. So then trying to hold something was just incredibly painful. And then you've got Robbie shouting at you about move.
Yeah.
And then you
Yeah.
What do I move? Like, what am I trying to move? And then I got a hand brace on and he keeps telling me he smells of vinegar. Like, I'm like, thanks Rob, you're making my life so much better.
Yeah. But yeah, Overwatch it's really, like, the gameplay is really addictive. It's in a good way. Not in like a, oh god, I've got a problem kind of way. But it's...
We'll go to work together.
Yeah. But it's really satisfying to come up with a team composition and use it and work together and actually achieve something together. That's awesome. And I love the story. Overwatch is one of those weird ones where the story and the game, at least in my head, are separate.
Okay.
So you can ignore what I'm saying is you can ignore the story altogether if you want to. But I love the story and the game.
Yeah, but as separate entities.
And all of the stories are actually told by YouTube videos that Blizzard have put up.
Okay. Okay.
So like, there's not really any cutscenes or anything in the game. There's just you play the game, and then if you want any backstory, go and watch some of their trailers and animated shorts and stuff like that. It's a really good way of telling a story as well. It's like they've all got like their own little issues and personal matters to overcome and stuff. It's just really good.
Like they've all got actual characters then.
Yeah,
not just a character.
It's not just a.
There they are.
You know, like when you play a fighting game, sometimes it's just like that is just.
That's the person you know exactly what they're gonna do.
Yeah.
Sort of thing.
Yeah.
But like I played as Diva. I want to say Diva.
Diva, yeah.
Yes. See, I'm getting there. I remember things, and
I like Diva.
I remember nearly being sick at Roadhog. At
Yeah.
the belly button.
Yeah.
What
I've been
is
playing a
that?
lot of Roadhog recently.
What is the belly button? What is that about?
He's got an outie.
He has got an outie.
Big outie.
And it's a pig nose.
Yeah. Yeah.
I was just like playing along, being like shouted at from one side, and then there's just a pig belly button looking at me, and I'm like, oh God! Even more scarred than I already was by this game.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think, you know, if I give him more time, I think it'd be a game I'd enjoy.
Yeah.
In terms of, I used to really enjoy playing card with my brother.
Yeah, yeah.
I was really bad at it.
Yeah.
Really bad.
Yeah, I suck on Overwatch. Right. So there are ranks. Okay,
Mhm.
so there's bronze, silver, gold, platinum, diamond, platinum, diamond. I'm gonna say platinum, diamond, and then master, grandmaster, and then top 500 if you're literally the top 500 players in your region. And I play it a lot, but I've never got out of silver. So
Okay.
I'm like, at the moment, I'm touching the bottom of gold. I believe that if I keep trying and keep honing my skills, and my aim is awful. So once I get my aim in, I will actually end up as a gold player. But that's average. A gold player is an average player.
Okay.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm just gonna get stuck at
Yeah.
some point, and then just be like, no.
No.
But I'm stubborn as shit, so I'm gonna just continue. You know, it'd be one of those things.
Right.
I'm like, we're doing
Since you've played, they've added another character who I think you would like to play.
Okay.
Her name is Brigitte,
Uh-huh.
and she doesn't even have a gun or any projectile weapons. She's just got a mace and a shield. And
You know I love it, just going around boffing.
yeah,
things.
and and as an awesome side effect is she's actually a healer.
Nice.
So whenever you hit someone, all your allies nearby get healed.
Nice.
So you hit a bad guy, and so you're healing people by whacking people is the best.
This is how it should be.
Yeah.
Just in general life.
Yeah. They can't ever tell you off for doing too much damage with Brigitte, because if you're doing that, you're doing your job.
Yeah, you're doing good for them.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, this is kind of a stubborn way of, you know, showing how my stubbornness is. When I went paintballing,
Yeah.
I only had paintball bruises down the front of me.
Yeah.
There's none on my back whatsoever.
Yeah.
But all over my front. And I'm quite short, and you know, you wear those big overall things and nobody can see anything.
Yeah.
I remember coming out at one point, and the marshal went, you're a girl.
Yeah.
Yes. I went, yes, I mean, yes. Like taking my mask off, and he's like,
Yeah.
He was like, you're always at the front. I was like, yeah. He was like,
Whereas
"Why?" I was like,
I'm standing back trying to be a sniper because I'm terrified.
Whereas I'm just literally black and blue, like.
Yeah.
And I bruise really easily.
Yeah.
As soon as the paintball hit me, I remember thinking, oh my god, that really hurt. And then thinking, right, I'm shooting everyone now.
Yeah.
Now you're all getting it.
Yeah.
Like.
It wasn't pleasant being shot in the top of the head by Robbie Mind the other day. It was just, it just wasn't pleasant.
But I feel like that's kind of a thing of my, you know, that shows my stubbornness of, you're hurting me, I'm going to get very angry and just shoot all of you.
So maybe you should go for those
Maybe
characters.
I should, yeah, maybe I should.
Yeah.
Like, I remember I always used to play Sindel.
Yeah?
And she used to, you know, she used to just whip her hair.
Yeah.
And like, I got quite
back
long
and
hair
forth.
And, like, my hair back and forth. Shit.
Yeah.
Not even a head.
No.
Mm. And I remember just being like, I want to do that.
Yeah.
Just a big silver mane, like.
Yeah.
But
She's like evil Rapunzel.
she's freaking awesome.
Yeah.
Rapunzel.
Yeah.
I do find that the costumes are very sexualized on them. But
Oh,
they always
yeah.
have been. They always will.
I would
be.
argue that they are for the men as well.
Oh yeah, definitely.
It's just like, wow.
Yeah. Like I know someone that dressed up as Sub-Zero for Halloween, and I was a bit like, that's very revealing.
Was it me?
No, it wasn't you.
Oh, okay.
No.
Damn.
But I'm sure you have done in the
Yeah.
past.
Well, I visited you once dressed as
Yes,
Sub-Zero.
just turned up at my house.
Yes.
Dressed as Sub-Zero. Yeah.
Yes, I did.
Yeah, it's you know, they are very revealing, but
Yeah.
I think that's part of the attraction of the game.
Yeah. Yeah.
Absolutely is.
Yeah.
I used to love changing on Tekken. I used to love just changing all the costumes.
Yeah. Well, there's a lot of controversy around sexualizing characters, and I don't if it's fair, I don't have a problem with it.
I find, why is there any different in games to a TV show?
Yeah, exactly.
There is no difference. You know, these people are not actually real.
Yeah.
As much as some people would like them to be, they're not.
Yeah.
And they're not doing any damage to anyone by thinking, oh, that person's fit. Doesn't really matter.
No.
Whereas if it's someone on Game of Thrones, for example, and you're thinking, oh, they're fit.
Yeah.
The person is actually a person, and you're liking the character, which also doesn't exist.
Yeah, yeah.
So why is there a difference?
Plus, I mean, Game of Thrones, just a lot of nudity.
Lots.
Yes.
Well, I've never seen it.
Laura really likes their backs for some reason. There's a lot of sex scenes, and she's like, "Oh, he's got a nice back."
I suppose it's because you don't see it from that angle normally.
I suppose.
So then all of a sudden you just get a back. You're like, oh, that's nice. You don't see that normally.
They do have really muscular backs.
Yeah, they tend to.
Yeah.
I remember I was watching Outlander, and there's a lot of sex in that.
Yeah.
And that's exactly the same. He's just got some of the broader shoulders and back. Like, I was like, oh, hello.
Yes.
Like, not even interested in what you're doing anymore. I'm just looking at your back.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think sexualization of characters is going to be something that's going to happen. Whether.
And I think we should sexualize Roadhog more.
I think we should.
Yeah.
Full on.
Yeah.
Lacy underwear.
Yeah.
Everything. Just go for it.
Mhm.
Why not? Oh God.
We're gonna have loads of negative comments now saying leave Roadhog alone.
I just don't like his belly button. I just don't like outie. In
No.
real life, I'm not an outie fan. That's just part of the umbilical cord that needs to go away.
Yeah.
That's not a belly button. That's supposed to fall off. Like,
Yeah, that's true.
So I'm just not a fan of that.
Yeah.
But if you have an outie, you do you.
You do.
You don't wrap a.
You know that lifestyle decision that you made.
Yeah, you made that choice. Don't put a elastic band around it. It's fine. Nobody minds. Right, okay, before we...
Wow, a lot of outie hate here.
A lot of outie hate. Innies are not ideally... I just don't like belly buttons, I don't think.
No.
They're just not...
Yeah. Yeah.
No. Back, I can understand.
It's just another thing to clean as well, I mean...
Yeah, just get rid of it.
Yeah.
Need it. But yeah, before we get more hate for this speech of what we don't like about the human race, we found two. So we're going to go for
Overwatch, yeah.
And we're going to go for Ocarina of Time.
Okay.
Is there anything else?
I would have said Dark Souls as well, but as soon as you... Yeah.
I mean, I don't mind trying Dark Souls.
Okay.
I'll happily give it a go. I'm one of those people that's like, right, okay, try it. If you don't like it, don't do it again.
Yeah.
I think one of the reasons I don't want to do it is because I'm stubborn and I'm going to be like, right, okay, well, I'm going to play this
Yeah,
forever.
I imagine you will play it until it's finished.
Literally forever.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, right, well, I'm not going to work today.
Yeah.
Stars work, I'm playing Dark Souls.
Yeah.
So it may get to the stage where I'm actually addicted to playing Dark Souls.
Yeah.
Another reason I'm like, maybe not good life choices, but
Yeah.
who knows?
Yeah.
Potentially good life choices.
Yeah.
So, why not? Like, I mean, it's not going to do any damage to me. Well, to for me. Maybe computers possibly, but not me.
What kind of things do you look for in a game?
To be honest,
Because I can give you suggestions based on different categories.
Yeah.
So like, if you just want to get lost in a world, Skyrim.
Yeah.
If you just want to wander the wilderness and find caves and treasure and fight dragons and stuff, Skyrim.
I really like. I forgot. I played Witcher.
Witcher, yeah. You played Witcher 2, didn't you?
I have, yeah, and I loved Witcher.
Yeah.
I just love the story. I've read the books.
Yeah.
Like, it's an incredible story. That's coming out on
the Netflix series looks good, yeah.
On the 20th.
Henry Cavill.
Not very long. I don't like his hair in it though.
No,
it looks very much like a wig.
Yeah.
I know it's not. I know he's got white hair.
I would argue that Geralt's hair in the game looks a bit like a wig.
It does. I suppose. I think it's just me being like, no, be more realistic.
Yeah.
Be more realistic.
Yes.
Like, but I do love The Witcher. I do love it, all of it, and that's one of that is a kind of same category as kind of Fable and Skyrim kind of thing of you've got your own free reign to go run around and do your own quests. So I do enjoy that sort of thing.
Yeah.
I think I don't like being told what to do. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
So I don't like. Right, this is the quest you have to do now. This is the quest you have to do now. I like the little options.
If you're talking about open-endedness.
Yeah.
Minecraft.
Okay. See, now I've never ever thought of Minecraft.
No?
No, I've never considered it.
It's absolutely mind-boggling, both the size of a world in Minecraft, because every time, it's just generated, it procedurally generates. And every world in Minecraft is about 8 times the size of the Earth.
Jesus.
And there's that much to run around in. There's that much to build. You can build what you want. You can be a fisherman if you want. You can just do what you want in the game.
I think that's the thing. I feel like I haven't got the imagination to do that. Like, I've got the imagination to play games while I'm doing it, in terms of playing an actual game, and then when it comes to having some bricks and building them, I don't see myself being able to do it. Like, I know loads of other people absolutely love Minecraft. The pigs are awesome. Pigs are awesome.
Yeah, you can put a saddle on them and ride them.
Awesome.
I'm a strange one with Minecraft in that I want to automate everything. I almost want to take my role out of the game. So I'll start a new world, then be like, right, I'm going to make an automatic wheat farm, then an automatic caravan, and then suddenly I don't have to do anything to survive in the game anymore.
Yeah.
So, plus there's a lot of slavery. Like, I always enslave villagers for some reason and make them have you can do my potatoes.
Well, I think that's fair.
Yeah.
It shouldn't just be like you're around and doing nothing themselves.
Well, there's now pillagers, and they come to your house and shoot stuff at you. So, I think it's fair game to enslave those.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
That's rude.
Yeah.
You should be allowed to do that in real life.
Yeah.
You're now my slave. Go out and pick up my dog poop.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Yeah. Yeah, building machines and obviously I'm a techie, I'm a programmer, so it's no surprise.
I just dig forever. I'm just like, okay, I'm just gonna dig a hole.
Yeah.
And that'll be it.
Yeah, you might just have the world's biggest excavation site.
A big excavation, which I haven't found anything on.
All the way down to bedrock.
Literally bedrock.
Like
inside
8 miles by 8 miles.
Oh god. That's what I mean, like, my stepbrother loves it.
Yeah.
Absolutely loves Minecraft, loves everything to do with it. And I think that's kind of the magic of it, is the imagination. Your imagination can do anything.
Yeah.
Whereas I don't think I have that capacity of just going, okay, I'll do that.
Yeah.
Oh, maybe if I do this, I'll do that. My brain is more kind of, I don't know how to put it, like problem solving type of brain. That it's like, okay, this is the problem you're faced with, this is how you need to fix it. Rather than, let's go out and do that and make problems that you then have to fix. Does that make sense?
Yeah. I know a lot of people who treat it like a second home. So they won't automate anything. They'll build their house, they'll build a farm that they have to till the soil themselves and harvest it, and they have to do everything themselves, and it's a life then. They're working for all the stuff that I really like.
When you do it that way.
I like the gratification of when you build something really impressive in Minecraft. If you built it in creative mode, which is just you've got unlimited blocks, you can fly around and stuff, it's nowhere near as impressive as if you built it in survival mode. Yeah. Because you've gone and harvested those materials yourself, and yeah.
I mean, it's not something I'm averse to. Once again, you know,
No.
I'd try it, but I think personally, if you give me a choice between Minecraft and Dark Souls and said these are the two ones I'd
Oh
give
wow.
you, I'd play Dark Souls or Minecraft.
Okay.
Just because I feel like there's an end to it.
Yeah.
I like the
You can make
end.
choices, but there's
Yes.
a beginning, middle, and end.
Yes.
Yes.
I like that. I like there's something I can finish
Yeah.
rather than it's open
They
forever
did put
thing.
the end in Minecraft, but it still doesn't feel like the end.
The end.
You can go and kill the Ender Dragon and get the end, you know, and yeah, so you can conquer the game, but it still feels like there's more to do.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Because you never run out of anything you can do.
No.
As big as your imagination is, you can do it.
yeah, you can. I bet there is a way to run out of materials. You'd never do it.
There's
There
gotta
would be-
some way, like, yeah, someone's probably tried, haven't they?
Yeah.
Like, someone's probably definitely gone
But when-
like, all of the work together.
Yeah, but when you're talking about 8 times the size of the Earth worth of materials for one person,
Yeah. Like, where are you putting it?
yeah,
Where are you putting all that wood?
you can do weird things. You can put like chests within chests, so then you can fill up a chest with stuff, and then put that inside the chest, and then fill that with all of those other chests, and put that in.
Lose it if someone comes along and just.
Yeah. There's public servers where people just grief all the time. They just like yoink, and they steal all this stuff. There's other times where they'll almost advertise chests, so they'll think that it's your house. They'll go in, try and open your chest, trapdoor into lava.
Oh.
So
This
don't
is-
try and steal from me.
Yeah, but that's, yeah. Chris is definitely not trapdoored, everyone.
No,
Not at all. No lava. Everything's fine.
I did it to Adam once. Not dropped him into lava. I actually put a switch inside his house that triggered off TNT inside his house. So he thought that his house was gonna blow up. But at the very last second, it dropped water on the TNT. So he was like, "I hate you."
He's just like, no.
Like he was running around screaming, like, "What do I do?" And the switch like blocked him from exiting the house as well.
He's just stuck in there like, nah.
I'm gonna lose everything, and I'm gonna die in the process.
Oh. But yeah, I think
Yeah.
that would be my personal preference. But like I said, I'm not averse to playing.
If you want, okay, this is a really strange category, but if you want a game to make you emotional, Life is Strange.
Okay.
I actually cried at the end of that game. Laura was like, "You're making a scene." Like
Stop the romantic.
level of crying. It was.
If you're outside as well.
Hmm?
If you're outside as well.
Yeah,
You're
yeah.
in your own house, just at some random's house, just crying.
It's just one of those where, without giving too much away, there's a lot of emotional investment in things,
Okay.
and a lot of bad stuff happens, and it's one of those ones that, if you are the kind of person to get emotionally invested in characters, which I'm sure you are.
Yeah, I do. You know, like with my D&D characters, I look
Yeah.
at them all, and I'm like, nope, none of them can die.
Yeah, well, you might, in the best possible way, you're gonna have a bad time.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
In a way of, you'll enjoy dying, but that's possibly what might happen.
Yeah,
sort of thing.
it's almost like cathartic. It's really strange. Life is strange.
Life is
Yeah.
strange, but also beautiful.
Yes.
But yeah, I mean, there's a lot of different games I'm willing to try, and that's kind of another point I kind of joined this media group. Mainly because I can't play and it's funny.
Yeah.
But also because I've always enjoyed playing games, and it's like, right, okay, let's kind of grow
Yeah.
as a gamer.
Yeah.
And allow people to see me do that.
Yeah, because you've always been like in with the game culture.
Yeah.
You've just never been much of a gamer.
No.
Yeah.
And I,
it's-
you know, past relationships and stuff, I used to watch, literally just sit and watch them play.
yeah.
For hours and hours. I wouldn't get involved. I'd just sit there, and I enjoyed doing that.
I reckon that's why Twitch culture is not just Twitch, streaming culture is so big. It's because people can enjoy games without actually playing them.
Yeah.
It's really strange.
It's
To me, it's strange. I do watch people on Twitch, but I still find it strange. And I know I'm saying this as a Twitch streamer, but yeah, I've always been very hands-on in games. I'm not a very good gamer. In terms of game skill, I'm below average.
But Chris is very much a backseat driver when it comes to have you seen, for example, some of our Doom playthroughs with
Okay.
Laura and
So
Chris?
you know, like when people, for instance, get really good at their theory test for driving and they're not very good at their practical. That's me. I know games inside out. But when I can't put it to practice.
It's like, this is what you should be doing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get that.
Yeah.
Whereas I'm just like, run around, make noise.
Yeah.
Like, basically, I play games as me.
Yeah.
I just put myself inside the game, and then I'm like, okay, this is where you are now. Like, I find it a bit difficult to kind of swap out from real life.
Yeah.
Back into,
Yeah.
yeah, like I like to do things, I like to finish things. Things that kind of get on my nerves, I will never finish and then be annoyed at myself.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, I remember on Skyrim, I did play a little bit of Skyrim, not very much, but I did play a little bit, and you know, when you're trying to, like, pick the locks, that was, like, the bane of my life.
Really?
I was just like, why is this not working? Like, just wanted to smash it, because it was just...
Yeah, a lot of people don't realise that there is an actual knack to lockpicking.
That's what I thought, you just have to kind of turn it, there you go, done. Nope.
No.
That
You have to,
snaps
like, you have to turn the lockpick until you can feel, like, it's...
slight vibration into it,
yeah.
and then if you carry on turning, it's just going to go...
Yeah.
And then you're going to start again,
Yeah.
and you've broken some of your lockpicking tools.
Yep.
Um,
Oh yeah, I've been... Because I never really play like the thief or the rogue or any sort of character who has to be good at lockpicking. So I never really improve my lockpicking very much. But I've still, like, I'll come across a chest and it'll be like, this is a master level chest. You haven't spent any of your experience on lockpicking. This is going to be a bad time. And I'll waste like 100 lockpicks, but I'll get it.
I'm gonna do it. Yeah. Well, that's what you think, so...
Yeah.
Yeah, that comes underneath our stubbornness again of, I can do it, don't tell me what I can't do. But, yeah, I mean, it's definitely something I'm willing to look at in terms of, I do really like The Witcher and that kind of thing of, there isn't a set way of doing things.
Open-ended RPG. Yeah, the thing that I like the most about Skyrim is there is a main storyline, but not everyone regards it as the main storyline. So, like, if you are a magic user, you might consider the Mage's College as your main storyline.
Yeah.
And, like, if you're a thief, you'll do the Thieves Guild, and you'll, you know, and is a lot of people treat the war, the conflict, as the main storyline, and then if you're just like the hero, you'll do the dragon quests. Yeah, it's just really cool.
You know, you can personalise it then, and the effect of whoever you are, your character, in terms of that's what you're doing.
Plus, there's a lot of ancient ruins to explore, and I love that. Like the dwarven style ruins, like, it's just so cool. Ancient, like, steampunk automatons. They're just, I love that shit. It's just awesome.
It's something that plays into your own your own personality outside of the game as well. Then, you know, you can bring yourself into that character and put bits of you into that character as well. But yeah, I mean, that's something that I enjoy. So, you know, I just do kind of love playing the games that I can play and then stop.
Yeah.
In terms of like Crash.
Yeah.
You know, Spyro, for example. Spyro is one of my favourite games ever.
Yeah.
I love Spyro. Like that kind of genre of game. I love that.
Yeah. Very, very casual. Just very like
just
pick up and
chill.
put down.
I don't have to spend weeks on it. that sort of thing. And I think as well, because I was always doing other things when I was younger, like I was always out all the time or whatever, whereas my brother has always been inside playing games. Like that's just how he's always been. I've never had a console, which is just mine.
All right.
So it's like,
okay.
Me and my brother are always shared it, and then my brother plays in all of me, so...
I've had consoles, but then Robbie shares them.
Shares them by putting them in his room.
Yeah.
This is mine now, thank you, bye.
Yeah.
Yeah. But, I do enjoy... I think that's why maybe I prefer games that I can pick up and put down.
Well, Life is Strange is one of those, because it's like, there's checkpoints. You can just be like, okay, I've got to that point now. And you see the save icon and you're like, right, I can drop in now.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing. I like to be able to pick it up, stop, and play, just kind of escape a bit. Because, games is escapism, isn't it? It's very much kind of...
Yeah.
Right, okay, not even actively want to escape from anything. Just, I want to kind of detach myself from right now.
Yeah.
Play something that I enjoy.
Yeah, well, I think that's why we play D&D as well. It's all games in general.
Yeah, definitely, and I think it's that's the magic of the games, really, isn't it? That you can just go, right, okay, this is not me in real life. I can kind of be where I want, I can do what I want. This is, there isn't, like we were saying earlier about consequences, there isn't actual consequences, that come around in your day-to-day life. Yeah. Other than maybe you don't spend enough time with me. That sort of consequence. Yeah. But other than that, you're not gonna, maybe electric bill. Yeah. Yeah. There isn't actually something that's gonna go wrong from you playing games. No. And I think that's once again part of the magic of it. It's just you just sit back, chill out and play. Yeah. But I think that's why I enjoy the pick up put down games because quite often my brother was playing and. My brother was playing. Yeah. I understand. I was allowed on the PC more than like PlayStation or anything. Yeah, which is probably why you play The Sims and all that stuff. Yeah, that's why I play The Sims. Like I used to play quite a lot of like Minesweep, like all the normal kind of the built-in games. Ones. Yeah. Like what was the other one I used to play? Bottleman World. Used to play that on there. Yeah. Once again. Something was one player, my brother would be like, yeah, use that one. Use that controller. I'm like, yeah, I'm not that stupid, that's what I used to do with you. Yeah. Don't all of a sudden think that you can do that. No. But yeah, I think, I am enjoying playing more games and that sort of thing, so I will continue playing more games, and we've got 2, 3 from you today. What are you going to say? I'm going to write them down. So we've got... Ocarina of Time, first off. Zelda. We've got Overwatch. So vastly different games there. So one's an adventure game, the other one is a multiplayer competitive shooter. We've got Skyrim, which is like much closer to Zelda, I think. But yeah, Dark Souls. Okay. And maybe have a little go of Minecraft, see how we feel. Okay, so we've got 5 games. I mean, I could suggest older games to you, but you've already played them. Like all the Sega classics and the Commodore classics I played, you played. Yeah. So. Yeah, it was my brother was younger than me then, so I was like, it's fine. Yeah. Whereas he's a bit bigger than me now. It's quite difficult to take a controller off him. Yeah. A bit stronger, but yeah. I mean, we've got 5 games there that Tiff has come up with, which have kind of influenced him somehow. And I think, if we, at some point... Ooh, did I put Life is Strange down? No, but you did mention that. Yeah. We've got 6 games. Yeah, if you want a game to emotionally break you, that's just awesome. That's what you should be doing in your life. So there we go, we have the 6. We've got Zelda, we've got Overwatch, Skyrim, Dark Souls, Minecraft, and Life is Strange. Yeah. So at some point in the near-ish future, we shall do a stream on each of them. Yeah, awesome. I figure if we do it on the first time I play it, yeah, because then I'll have no idea what's going on. Yeah, cool. And maybe then, like a review of it in a few months. Yeah. we can then see.
Yeah, see if
I'm
you
growing
even
as a
continued
gamer.
playing some of them, and
Yeah, exactly. You know, see if how much I actually enjoy playing them. See if it's something I think I do in my own spare time.
Yeah.
Not that I have very much.
Yeah.
Or if it's something I just go in, tried it, didn't like it, do it again.
Yeah.
But then obviously you're going to get your own reviews from a complete and utter game noob who has no idea what's going on with kind of more modern games.
Well, there's such a variety there that I don't think any of the skills are transferable to the other ones, really. So I think that you might find that you are good at a certain one.
And another one, yeah. But I think if we do that kind of over, I was thinking with these podcasts, we'd get in part of the Boogie Moustache crew. Maybe Laura, Robbie, Ken, Connor, Ria, just get some of them in to just talk about games. How their games influence them and why they think I should play it.
So this is like episode 1 then?
So this is literally episode 1.
Cool.
So we're going to
do the pilot.
This is the pilot one, yeah. So we're going to do kind of follow-up ones. I haven't actually talked about this with the Boogie Moustache lot.
But,
But I will at some point.
Yeah.
But yeah, even if, all of them don't want to do it, don't have time to do it, that sort of thing, get a group of us that can do it, it can then become some sort of series we continue doing. But obviously, because we've got some games to play now, next time we do a podcast, maybe don't do it on the same thing, so we have a little bit of time to do these.
Yeah.
So then we can, some sort of other topic that we can discuss.
Yeah, sounds awesome.
So we've got, basically, over the next year, I figure we should be able to go through everyone's favourite games and play through them, do a review at the beginning, so the first day I play it, don't have a clue what's going on. Play for an hour and then go, I have no idea what this is doing, I don't like it, or whatever.
To be fair, there are games that I play and have played for hundreds of hours and I'm still like, I don't know what's going on.
Yeah. Mystery. Mystery. And yeah, I mean, I think with that way then it's like, which one do you think I should play first, blah blah blah, that sort of thing, while giving that control to someone else of my game experience.
Yeah.
It's going to be something that everyone can kind of, this is what I liked about it, that's not what I liked about it. Give something, reviews again, get people to review them from different aspects of life. Different gaming levels, all that sort of thing. But if we review it in the beginning when I'm like, I have no idea what's going on, I can't play, I can't move. And then a month down the line, or maybe 2 months down the line or whatever, see playing it, see like my growth, see that sort of thing. I figured that'd be quite a cool thing to do.
So like we're tailoring your experience. Yeah, awesome.
And then, at the end of the year, maybe you just say, this is a game I'm still playing, this is a game I'm not still playing, that sort of thing. And
then you totally have to stream to Twitch that game regularly.
Regular streaming of just while I'm crying in the background. But yeah, I think that's kind of a good thing. We've done well today. I feel.
Yeah.
I think our first podcast has gone.
Wow, it's coming up to an hour already.
Exactly. I feel like we've done really well considering the first one.
Yeah.
Like this is completely.
Yeah, it's just new for both of us. Neither of us have done a podcast before. So this is new territory. So the fact that we were able to just
literally just talk.
Yeah, it was. I thought there were going to be awkward silences and all that stuff, but no, it seems okay. I like this.
I like it.
Cool.
I think it'd be nice, like I said, with the groups and different topics and that sort of thing. But yeah, over the next kind of year, we will be going back and forth towards these games developing of class.
Yes.
But we'll see. We'll see with the rest of the Boogie Moustache lot, and we'll do some sort of other topic next Sunday.
Cool.
I don't know who's going to be in, and I don't know what I'm going to do, but I will think about it.
Yes. Poach a guest.
Yeah, I don't know what, because I feel like it's coming up to Christmas, and I feel like it should be some sort of Christmassy.
Oh, that could be cool.
Some sort of Christmas.
I know. Laura would happily talk to you about Christmas cinema. A Christmas film.
Christmas films.
Yeah.
That is a good topic on itself, isn't it?
Yeah.
Maybe a very good topic. I know at some point we're going to do Disney ruins.
Yes.
Yes. Me, Laura, and a guest. That was Hannah.
Okay.
And maybe Rhea.
Yeah.
Hopefully. Yeah.
Cool. So a bit of a group podcast.
Bit of a group podcast of us just sitting here talking about, do we prefer live action or do we prefer the old classics?
Yeah, I've not seen any of the new live action ones.
Don't bother.
You've... oh, okay.
I'm very much a classicist, I think. I'm like, no.
Okay.
No, that's for another time.
Yes.
Thank you very, very much for listening. I have been the Tumblebee, and this has been
Tiffalishan.
And we are part of Boogie Moustache, so check us out on all of the normal places, YouTube, Instagram, Facebook.
You can catch us on Twitch. We've got a Discord channel, a Discord server, that you can join and chat with us.
We tend to put all of our lovely comments on there.
Yeah.
Like our, what's the word? Quotes.
Yeah.
Jack likes doing that.
Yeah. So, yeah.
But yeah, thank you very, very much for listening, and I hope you all enjoyed.
Thanks for listening.
Peace out.